Hello and welcome back to the devlog. Today we're going to be looking at the prayer system in my new game EvCO Online. The way it works is that when you come up to an altar, you can see here that your elemental spell book changes into a prayer book, and you gain access to the ability to switch between which god you are currently following. Now, there is a good aligned, an evil aligned, and a neutral aligned god. White is the good aligned god of necromancy and healing, Wite. Black, Blak, is the evil aligned goddess of assassination and uh, and chaos. and Gray, or Gur.ai, is a cyborg uh, lion god, machine god. And so when you choose a particular god, like say I choose white here, you can see that the prayer altar that you sacrifice mana to will actually change. And when I say that you sacrifice mana, I mean that you click on it. This is the mana pool right here. You click on it and you can see that the flame has gotten larger. If I pull out a mana potion, I can drink that, fill up my mana pool, and then increase the size of the flames. Now if I click on the prayer book here, you can see that because I'm following the god White right now, we're just going to increase our knowledge by 2. So now I can take all 4 of these prayers. The mana conversion rate, by the way, is based on your karma. So you will get much better mana to prayer point conversion if your karma is correctly aligned with the god that you're following. You can still choose to use a different god, like you can be fully good aligned and still use the evil god if you want to. You just won't get as many prayer points for the mana that you sacrifice to the god. Looking at the prayers here, we have um, Healing Touch, Holy Protection, Divine Smite, and Flight. And so the way that these prayers work is that now that I have prayer points, I can activate them. They're all toggles, and they're all basically, all prayers are essentially enchants. They alternate between weapon, armor, weapon, armor. And when you activate them, so I'll turn on Healing Touch, you can see I have an effect on my blade, and I have 16 little glowing orbs here. The number of glowing orbs is dependent upon your weapon's divinity for the weapon enchants, and it's dependent upon your armor's divinity for the armor enchants. So, since my divinity is currently set to well, apparently I messed up. Apparently when I was messing around with characters, I somehow caused the wings to not be pinned anymore. I'll have to go in and fix that. But the this gets into stats, so I'll have to do a whole video about stats, but essentially one of the stats is divinity, and the divinity of your weapon or your armor will determine how well it can be blessed by the gods. And so with a very high weapon divinity, you will have a higher number of enchants. And you can see here, every time I swing my sword, I lose an orb. Now, once the orbs run out, if the prayer is toggled on, it will automatically attempt to drain my prayer and recharge itself. If I just middle mouse click here to toggle it off, then it will not do that. So the toggle basically determines whether or not it recharges once it runs out. And flight is, I guess, currently broken. So I can toggle on Holy Protection here, and you can see I've got this protective heart. Every time I would take 1 point of damage, not a heart mind you, but a point, like 4 points make up a heart. Every time I would take 1 point of damage, one of these orbs will get drained instead. And this is Divine Smite. So you can see here, let me just increase my prayer points. So once these orbs run out, oh, it was toggled off. Once these run out, it will automatically retoggle. And that's pretty much how prayer works. This was a pretty long video because I was trying to explain the mechanics, but in my next video I will show off the other 8 prayers from the other, well, the other 2, the 4 prayers from black and the 4 prayers from gray. Let me put it that way. Thanks for watching.